We're live. Woo! Yay!
I'm gonna go share on the Twitter
Oh yeah, good
before
idea.
it falls apart.
Do you have any wine?
I'm not wine, but I had bought this I guess we thought it was soju at the liquor store a few weeks ago. But it's actually just vodka with natural flavor, so it's just vodka with mango flavoring, and it's really good. So I don't know if I'll finish it today, but we'll see.
I've never seen that before.
I recommend it's really good. My boyfriend got the actual Korean I think soju, and he was drunk as a skunk after like a quarter. Well, he's a lightweight, so drunk as a skunk is easy for him, but
it doesn't take that much.
No.
That's funny. I have just some wine in a mason jar, so
sometimes you gotta. What brand is the wine?
It's Stella Rosa Moscato.
Okay. Oh, I can't have Moscatos anymore.
It's pretty good. I don't know. I've been drinking that lately. I like it. How have you been?
It's been okay. I feel like a hectic couple crazy weeks, and my body's like, I need to rest, and I'm like, but we have to keep going.
Yeah, I feel that.
How have you been?
Pretty good. Especially because I got to meet Connor and Hermine last weekend.
Oh yeah.
That was the highlight of my month so far. Do you get off for the holidays or for Thanksgiving?
I took it off. Well, we have Thanksgiving off, but since it's a medical office, we don't get Black Friday off. But I'm going to California with my boyfriend for Thanksgiving with his family. So I took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I have the weekend, and then I took Monday off to fly back.
Nice. So you're gonna get a little break.
Oh yeah.
What are you guys flying?
Yeah, well, thankfully it's only from Nevada to I think Long Beach is an hour, so it's not even a bad flight at all.
Oh, that's good.
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
We're just probably going to our two families, but they're both in town, so we don't have to do anything crazy. I think I have to make mashed potatoes, so
that's not bad.
Yeah.
I have my little stand on my bed because my desk is a mess, so I was like, I just need to prop you up. So if you see me adjusting, I'm trying to adjust the blanket so I can move you closer.
No problem. What have you been reading lately?
Well, I just got the audiobook for Midnight Sun, finally. So I get to see how crazy Edward is in his head. And then I started a series on my channel where I read through the Vampire Academy books. So I'm vlogging the second one.
I still really want to read those.
They're really fun. They're a little dated for sure, but I think that the narrator is just a really fun narrator to follow the series through.
Are they just vampires? Or are there other mythical creatures in Vampire Academy?
I think it's just, from what I've seen so far, it's just vampires and variants of vampires. So the main character is half vampire, and there's the guardians, and you have the natural born vampires who have magical powers and can do things, and there's the bad vampires who only get that way when they kill someone while feeding.
Oh.
And then they go crazy and just want blood after that.
Makes sense. Have you read Crave yet?
No. I read the first book. I haven't read the second book yet.
I don't know why, but I feel they're kind of similar, but maybe not.
Maybe. Honestly, with how crazy Crave got within that first book, maybe.
I know. I think I'm on the third one. I still need to read for that series, but
he'd be blasted through that.
Yeah, it was an era for him.
It really was.
It's great for him.
It's what he deserves.
Yeah. I haven't been reading I think I finished 2 books this month, and I didn't read anything last week at all, but I randomly decided, well, because the group chat, but the Bane
Yeah.
Chronicles. I've been listening to it, but then today I found where I was in the book, so I was like, maybe I'll take a break from writing later and read a little bit, get through another story. But I want to finish this weekend just because I haven't been reading so much, but it's because I've been writing a lot.
Yeah, I saw you hit like what, 50%, like halfway through.
Yesterday, so I'm actually a little behind, but today I'm like, yeah, my goal is to catch up today, so I kind of have like a lot of writing to do, but
you got it.
So what are you gonna work on for writing wise?
Just the one that I've been working on for Nano.
Same one?
Yeah. Are you working on your same one for tonight too?
Yeah, I'll be working on the same one. I have like so many different notes. I feel like when I start writing a new, or like I come back to a new day to write, like I don't know where I'm at. I have to like plan out like, okay, chapter 6 goals, and like put every like thing I want to accomplish, and then I can
feel that.
do it. It's like I need a checklist for my whole life, everything I do.
That's how I am. If I don't have a checklist, I literally get nothing done. Nothing done.
Yeah. I am. Okay. If anyone's here, feel free to say hi. But do you
don't bite.
Do you want to do a sprint?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Runner.
Yeah, let's do it. Oops.
Okay. Are you gonna read or write?
I think I'm gonna read. I'm gonna finish up like the chapter that I wasn't on, and then maybe get a little further in. Probably like the first sprint, and then I'll write for the rest of the sprint.
Okay, I think I want to do the same. So you want to do like 10 or
15?
15. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put a little banner because I don't feel like doing the time. Well, should I do the timer? What do you think?
I think so.
Let me go make that real quick. It's not like it takes a lot. Just timer. All right, I'm gonna set it. Okay.
Let's go. Oh, that was loud.
Was it? I'm so sorry. I
It's
can
okay.
never catch it.
I think I have my audio up really loud too, so it's just like screaming in my ear when I was like in the middle of a page. I'm like, okay.
It's like, stop, put it down, put it down. I can never catch it. I'm so sorry.
Right.
Lisa, hi.
Lisa, I'm surprised Kit's awake.
I know. It's like 11:30.
Is she waiting? Is something supposed to drop today? Is that why she's up late?
You know, you never know with our girl Taylor if something's gonna drop.
That's true. Very true.
Lisa, if you're still here, what are you reading? If anybody's here, what are you reading?
Oh,
I appreciate that. I actually should be asleep. I should be tired, but I haven't written at all. So you know what? We're staying up.
we're suffering tonight.
We really are. Yeah. How'd your book? Did you finish your chapter?
I finished multiple chapters. It's not like it's not like
Oh.
a Cassie Clare novel where like one book is like 1 chapter is like 300 pages. As Lisa is reading.
Cities on the Fire. Yeah. See, Therese, you should have been reading a Shadowhunter book to stay on theme.
I should have.
Yeah, and then you're saying how her chapters are 300 pages. Well, her novellas are 300 pages, and there's no break.
To be fair, like the Magnus Bane one was like her first like experiment with that.
It's kind of boring, but I like Magnus. He's funny and like he's just been through so much.
We should have had Lisa host with us too.
Yeah, I know. Lisa,
you want the link?
You want the link? I'll send you the link. Yeah. Yeah. But I need to finish. I forgot how much Magnus, like, wait, you read Bane Chronicles, right, too?
Yep.
I forgot
I
how
haven't
much.
read Ghost of the Shadow Market yet.
That's like the best one.
I know.
It's so good. I forgot he was like, him and Camille had so much history. That's what I'm like reading right now. I'm like, what? Okay. But
which one are you on right now? Again, sorry.
I'm
very tired.
Or like delayed, like in real time though. I don't know which one it's called, but he's like trying to help Camille because she was giving her vampire drugs.
Oh, that one. I remember.
That one. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lisa.
We will. Next time
we will for sure let you know.
Yes. I'm trying to also think about what I need to get done in my chapter because I'm about to hit like the middle of my 50,000, but it's like the end of the first third of my book. So I don't know.
It's a romance, right?
Yeah. I'm not like splitting it into 3 parts, but like just like in my head that's kind of where it's at. Which is like 10 chapters, I think. So
okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Not too bad. I have literally like so many just like random little scraps of paper with notes on them. Makes no sense.
If it makes you feel any better, back when I lived at my parents, I did everything on index cards, and I would like tape them to them because we had a huge gigantic mirror, so I taped all of my notes to the mirror.
I kind of want to do that like on my wall, like just to plot stuff out and look at it. I feel like that would help, but
yeah, I started using Notion, so I have like a board like you can move the little boxes for. So that's how I started planning stuff, but I don't know, it doesn't feel the same as index cards.
Yeah.
I am doing it now. Yeah. I'm not here to win it. I'm just here to participate this year.
But I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. We're trying our hardest.
I was thinking about using Notion. I knew somebody had used it, and it must have been you, but I think last weekend, I think I asked Ermine if she had ever used Notion, and then we both agreed that it was like a lot of work to like get it how you want it to look, and then it doesn't look how you want it.
It takes a bit, and then like I'm still kind of like figuring out how I want it to look for like my storyboards and stuff. But I mean, like there's so many templates for it that I just find a template and then adjust it how I want.
I didn't know there was templates on there.
Saves time because I'm not artistic at all.
Heck, yes, you are. I feel like you are. Your bullet journals are.
I try. Wait, Lisa, how far are you in Heavenly Fire?
Oh yeah, that one's a long one. City of Heavenly Fire is a long one. Is that the last one?
Yes, last one in TMI.
Yeah. Lisa uses Notion too? What the heck?
Yeah. I bugged Lisa when I first started using Notion. I was like, Cam.
I did not know that. I feel like I was like looking up stuff too, like YouTubing people who make Notion and stuff.
I have a YouTube video on Notion.
I know I've watched yours before too. I think a couple of the people I'm subscribed to have made videos like that.
Yeah.
What's your score?
October book. Slightly.
So little.
Just an itty bitty bit. Also, I got a friend.
Oh. Hello. Small bean.
What happened in chapter 4?
What happened in that book at all? I don't know.
It's been so long since I've read the first series all the way through. I've only reread the TMI more often than I have the original set.
Yeah, I haven't reread the whole TMI completely yet.
Just because I I'll reread the first 3 TMI books just because I really like that set, like how it ends. Not so much the weird incest thing going on. Even though by now no one can say anything because they ship literal Targaryens with each other, so.
Throwing shade at the Game of Thrones fans.
Love them, but y'all, no one can say nothing now. Y'all are writing fanfic about aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews, so.
I know. I've never watched Game of Thrones though, so I don't know any of it. But I know enough about that people talk about that, how it's like her uncle and aunt was like, okay, well. Just finished chapter 3, and Emma and Clary were having a wholesome moment. Oh, and it's like little Emma.
Yeah,
they're kids.
Was this? No, stop scratching yourself. You have a cut on your ear. Apparently, don't bite me, dummy. Yeah, his ear's like a little red, and I'm like trying to look at it. But was that like before or after the siege of the California Institute or London? Where is she from? London?
Emma? LA. Yeah. LA. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Right?
No, because the Julian's family has the LA.
She's living with her parents. She's living with her parents until that happens, and then she has to go with Julian, right? Lisa, this is all you.
No, because the Carstairs have no, because then Julian and Emma are friends. But then who holds the car? Who's running the London Institute?
Everyone's babies.
Oh. I remember how they used to write on each other's backs when they wanted to talk in the middle of the night.
Oh my god, there's so much I've forgotten.
Papa, your ears so funky.
I think your medication. Speaking of Carstairs, because we always should be. The other day was Jem's birthday, like on
No.
the 10th or something like that, and I was like, wow, this should be a national holiday. Look at my sweatshirt.
I saw when you were like closing your door earlier. I was like, oh,
Did you? I got it. It's my birthday. Now I wear it like every day.
why do you have a little cut on your ear, Bubba? Do I have to cut your ears again? Or you don't mean that? Did you scratch your ear too much? Is that the issue? Okay. No, don't flick your tail at me aggressively.
My dog is like, wait, you can see him. He's like, do you see his little blonde? He's on my chair on this black sweater.
Make this bigger. Okay, I see him. Sorry, I have it on split screen now, so I'm just like I can't see.
It's like he just made himself into a little ball, and he's just like there.
Oh.
Yes, I should have made a cake.
If only you knew what Jem's favorite cake was.
I don't know. I feel like a fake. I should know I'm his wife. Whoa, I made us like bigger.
Is Sam close by, Lisa? No, stop scratching yourself. I will cut your nails again, damn it.
Always been a little menace. Like, I don't know what is going on with him, but he's like a child. Like, I have to tire him out so he'll go to sleep at night.
I feel that. We had to rearrange the room partially because like my table used to be right here on this wall. But then earlier this week at like 3 in the fucking morning, my gray cat Nico decided that we weren't paying him enough attention. So he tried to jump from that spot where my desk used to be onto my wire shelf, knock the wire shelf with the plants over, and then hopped onto that shelf over there and knocked my mom's present over.
Oh no.
Yeah, so like Wednesday I sat there and was like, they're all gonna die. And I had to have my sister like help me like make sure everything was kosher with all the plants. And we had to clean up so much dirt from the carpet, and I'm just like, we're rearranging the room. This can't happen again.
Cats are insane. Like, they're literally insane. I can't even imagine. Like, if Ollie, he's already bad, and if he could like jump everywhere.
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, thankfully this guy he has short legs, and he doesn't have the same springs that my gray cat Nico does, so we don't have to worry about him. He just kind of likes to fart in your face.
No.
Like when you're laying down, he'll like hop on your chest and just like purr for a little bit, and then when he's done, he won't like hop off this way. He'll like pop like a full 360, so you're staring right into like his butthole, and you just kind of sit there and go, "Don't do it, please." And sometimes he does, and sometimes he just kind of lets out a little toot.
He actually does it on purpose.
I think so at this point. And he has no teeth, so it's like chemical warfare because he like when he eats or like does anything, he's inhaling so much air. So it's like, okay, this is murder.
It's personal. He has something against you.
Apparently
no,
so.
My AirPods die so fast. They're on 6%. This is like how?
Damn.
They're really old. They're literally like the first generation.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I got distracted because Ticketmaster tweeted about Taylor.
Oh, what they said?
We want to apologize to Taylor and all of her fans, especially those who had a terrible experience trying to purchase tickets. We feel we owe it to everyone to share some information to help explain what happened. And then there's a link.
They don't have to explain anything. They've done like the whole like Reputation tour where they released everything in like waves. And then like they were the ones who sent out the link, so it's not like they didn't know. Did you hear though about? Oh yeah, did you hear though about like how I guess the department? I don't know how true it is. I didn't look too much into it, but I guess the Department of Justice is looking into Ticketmaster's monopoly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I did. I saw that, which good because I feel like they should. But also, I've seen some people that like didn't like the way the rep tickets were sold because they're like, I shouldn't have to spend money and on a bunch of merch and like buy a bunch of stuff to have to get CDs. So then I heard that's why she didn't do this tour like rep tickets.
Oh.
But I still feel like Ticketmaster knew how many pre-sale codes they sent out. How would they not know how many people were gonna go into the pre-sale? That makes no sense.
I'm like, no, you knew. Like, if you didn't know, like, people were gonna buy for like multiple people, then you should have been like, okay, so if we send out one pre-sale code, it's 6 people roughly.
Yeah, like don't limit it to 6 either. Like I feel like that's a lot. Like I mean I get why, but even just for pre-sale, maybe like a 3 people limit or 4.
Like I remember because my boyfriend's ex roommate, she moved to Denver, so I got tickets for Denver show. She's like, yeah, I can hold for 6 people if you want one, and I'm like, 6?
It's a lot, right? Like the way you got the boost for that pre-sale was kind of a pain, but I didn't buy merch and just watched the videos and got a code and got in early, so I wish they had done that again. Yeah, see, like my coworker, she was like way up there, and she said when she had a bunch of boosts for rep and she got in there, and it was like they let like one person at a time basically just check out. Like she said, there's no hassle and it was just easy. And then they messed up so bad.
I felt so bad for like Armin and some of the other people, because like I know that they were like, some people, I think Armin was at the checkout too, where like they were at the checkout and the thing froze and then they were bumped all the way to the back of the line again.
That's exactly what happened to my coworker. And because we had to do a whole bunch of stuff with codes, because like the ones that I signed up for was in Arlington, and then they added more two more Houston shows, so there was 3 Houston. So then I was like, well, I don't want to drive all the way to Arlington because it's like 5 hours from me and Houston's like 2. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just go for Houston. But then I couldn't even use my code because it was for Arlington. So and then they didn't release it till after I had already signed up. So then I had to like scramble, and luckily my friend had to work, so she let me use her code to like get my tickets. And then she signed up her boyfriend, who also got the pre-sale code, but she was like, it doesn't make sense because she barely made his Ticketmaster account the day like of to sign him up. Like so it like he didn't have a valid Ticketmaster. Like I wouldn't think they would give it to everybody that just signed up. Like that doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like I was just.
And then all the people who were buying it and reselling it for like thousands of dollars, I was like, what the fuck?
I know, it's so sad. But like what happened with Armin happened to my coworker, because I went to her office and while she was trying to buy them, and it just kept kicking her out, and she wanted to cry, and I felt so bad. I really did. With the rep tour too, less bots got tickets. I think that's why Ticketmaster didn't want to do this against them. Oh, for sure. Like they're like, let's make extra money. It's horrible. I know. I felt lucky. People were saying like, it doesn't even feel good that I got tickets, because some people didn't. That's kind of how I felt, but.
There was one that I saw where someone was like talking about how like she was probably very clearly a minor, but like Hannah from Clockwork Reads like stitched the video, or like downloaded it and stitched it. But it was a girl that was like, listen, if y'all are gonna fight me for my tickets, it's gonna be on site, and like show like a picture of like a little like doodle gun. And I was like, how old are you? It's not worth it to like fight someone for tickets. Like, and you can't. Y'all need to calm down.
Literally. I agree. And sometimes we did it backwards with the booths. I had Lover Fest tickets and merch booths, and I got clothes and up here. Like the booths that everybody got, they were not boosted, because 2 of my friends had that and they didn't get tickets, and I got tickets and I had no boost or anything. So that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think my boyfriend's roommate had boosts either. She's just really good at buying stuff online. Which like when she bought like the year that the PS5 came out, like, and there was such like lack of stock, she got 3 of them. One for herself, and then 2 she got one for herself, she bought one for Jake, and which she paid her back for, and then she bought one for her cousin as a Christmas present.
And some people was like could not get their hands on them at all.
She's
lucky.
Yeah, and then she was like, "This is my greatest challenge yet, Taylor Swift tickets." So I was like, "I'm rooting for you."
You're like, yes, don't lose that Magic Goodbye Music ticket.
All
So many
all
people,
the jazz singers.
so many people who had just made a Ticketmaster account the day before signing up because they got in to get tickets. Like, yeah, that's exactly what happened with my friend who made her account for her boyfriend or his account, and I am grateful because I got to use both of their things because she had work and she wasn't going to use them. So it worked out for me, but I'm like, how? But also, my mom signed up for pre-sale and didn't get it. So like, I know some people didn't get the codes because she didn't.
Yeah, let's just.
So,
I think at this point, it's just very much like Ticketmaster's greed and thought they could get away with it, and then forgot that Taylor Swift fans are literally insane.
yeah, I think some people were like that were turning on Taylor. I think that was just rude. Like, some people are
It,
being too much.
like I understood it because they were frustrated, and Taylor is like someone reminded me that like they shouldn't be surprised if Taylor doesn't say anything because this is the same woman who was like, oh yeah, she didn't want to share her music on Spotify because she thought we had to pay for her artistry, and I was like, that's fair,
Mm-hmm.
but like I was also like, well, Taylor's also very like protective of her fans, so I wouldn't be surprised if she did say something. Also, she is losing out on a lot of money because Ticketmaster decided to cut out her sales because they weren't prepared. So like she'll probably say something.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I felt like I knew she was going to say something, but like, you can't expect her to say something right away. Like, there's legal stuff she has to go, like, to make sure she's not,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But I
Yeah,
just feel like a lot of people were just,
and
like,
I'm sure even like the shock of it's
reacting.
probably like, what are we supposed to do now? Like I'm sure she found out the same day, like if not the same day, then like the day before we did. They weren't going to
Mm-hmm.
continue with general admissions tickets.
Yeah, I know, that's great. That's really sad, too. I did hear that they're opening the offices, and you can go if it's like
Ooh.
in the city that the tour or that the concert's gonna be at. You can go there on Wednesday and buy them. At least for
Ooh.
Houston, that's what they're doing.
Okay.
It's interesting. Hmm. Yeah, and you got a code, but you had trouble getting tickets. So like, what was the point of everybody getting codes and then nobody with codes could get the tickets? Like,
Mhm. And I guess there was a thing because Zara, my boyfriend's roommate, also said that like if even if you didn't have a code, you could still get on and buy a ticket.
could you?
Mhm. Because sometimes
Hmm.
she said that sometimes they would ask, she had some friends who were like sometimes it asked them for a code and other times it didn't for them to just hop on the pre-sale.
Dang. That's what I was worried about because it looked kind of easy to do that. Yeah. I could dive into this forever, but we should probably sprint.
Yeah, we should probably sprint.
I'm like, I gotta do a lot of writing within the next hour, so let's do that. Do you want to do 30 or 45?
Let's do 30 to warm ourselves up. I say as I'm physically stretching, like I'm gonna
Actually,
physical
let's
effort.
warm up. Let me stretch my wrist to type.
Right? Get the blood
Fingers.
flowing.
Let me get my writer juice as well.
Yeah. Our alcohol.
Yeah, let's
do you
move
need to let it
on.
out, Lisa? Do you need to let it
I'm
out?
so sorry. Let's move on. Now you get to hear clicking, clicking away.
Mhm. But before we do anything, have you guys seen that like now deleted Twitter letter to Chris Evans?
No. So what? Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you guys the TikTok if I can still find it like after this. But it was like a very angry fan, like she literally says I'm 30 years old, and I was like, oh no. But she was a really pissed off fan that Chris was like hiding the fact that he was in like a long-term relationship.
What?
She was like, in that interview you said you didn't have a relationship, and now you come out and say you've been dating her for a year. And I'm like, oh, this weird thing. Yeah. Here,
We're like, what?
let me send you guys the link on the group chat really quickly. I'm gonna mute my thing in case. Like I can't find the actual letter anymore on Twitter because they deleted it. But I think I have, like, you guys can read most of it.
So the fan was mad that he lied in a interview. Is that it?
Let me see. Yeah, it says your fandom is not upset because you're in a relationship. Rather, it was the reveal of your relationship that made us betrayed by you.
Is the fandom really that betrayed?
It's weird because she was referring to everyone as like the collective we, and I was like, who is this we?
Like, did you ask the whole entire fan club, like, of Chris Evans?
Yeah. Did you like create a poll?
Where did you conduct your survey on this?
Right. I sent y'all the link to the TikTok, which you can like pause and read most of the letter. And I was like, yo. Like, I get it. Like, I also am sad that I missed my chance considering I'm a year older than Alba. But, like, let's just calm down.
My friend loves Chris Evans. Like, that's, like, her favorite man ever. And she came in whenever that interview released, and she was like, my husband has a girlfriend. I was like, what?
I know. I texted my group chat with my boyfriend and my sister and was like, I lost my chance. My perfect man is off the market. And my boyfriend was like, I am chopped liver.
He's like, what am I here for?
It's like, why are we doing this thing?
Yeah, I
living
thought
together, what's the
point?
He was like, living together, why are we here? Why were we discussing like what engagement rings? Like, why?
You're lying to me.
All right, let's get some spritz.
All right. Literally. Okay. Let me turn on the lovely loud timer. Oh, why is it doing this?
I'm starting to write. You're good.
Good. Please do. It's just gonna take me a bit too long. Oh no.
Wrong screen to share.
Stop. That's an accident. Like, you can actually watch me as I write.
Plagiarize everything.
Okay, there we go. I didn't even like, God. There we go. I'm also gonna switch off my earbuds. I'm pretty sure they're about to die.
I mean, at least now you can like pop them in and like charge them.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge them.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Lisa said, OMG, not a little sneak peek.
Angie's writing a contemporary romance. I think it'll be right up at Lisa's alley.
Honestly, it would. But, like, honestly, when I finish this and revise it, I will need beta readers. So, y'all will be, like, 2 of the first people I ask. So.
Yay!
Because I trust y'all to tell me if it sucks. Also, because I think it's just like us 3 chilling here, but we didn't like talk about it in the group chat, but when me, Ermine, and Connor were together last weekend, we stayed up at Ermine's until 5:30 a.m. Like
Oh,
legit, and then I left at 9:30. So I slept for 3 hours and then I drove all the way home.
how far are you from Armenia again? Like an hour?
Like 2 hours, like 2 hours and 3
Oh.
minutes. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. We went out to the club, got an Uber, made it back, and then proceeded to stay up until 5:30.
Salad. I mean, sometimes you just gotta have a night like that, I feel.
Yeah, it was fun, but I was like, what are we doing actually?
It's like I salute, yeah, little granny goes to bed. Well,
It's like, no,
the fact that we still didn't realize how like where we all were like in the US, and we're like, why is Lisa going to bed at like 8 or 10? It's so early. It's like at midnight for her.
yeah, and that was. I just assume everybody's on the same time as me, and then I forget that you, Therese, are like, what is it, 9 for you?
Yeah, so she's about to turn 9.
That's crazy.
I mean, at least I'm not in Hawaii, because then I'd be like 6 hours behind all y'all. I would still be at work, I think.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Where was I?
Have you guys seen Disenchanted yet?
Mm-mm. Is that a movie?
Yeah, the sequel to Enchanted.
What is it?
The sequel to Enchanted.
Oh, I haven't even seen Enchanted.
Ah,
I know.
but it's so good. Well, now you can marathon the first and second movie, because the second one just came on Disney Plus.
See? And a bright side. Have you seen Manifest, the new season?
No, I still need to start watching Manifest, but I decided to rewatch Bridgerton, and now I'm rewatching Haunting of Hill House.
Those are all very different.
They are very different. I don't know. I think it's just been a very hard like couple weeks with like work and everything and moving, and now my brain's just like, I want something that we know what's gonna happen.
Okay, makes sense.
And yes, Lisa, it came out today.
Wow.
Lisa's like, okay, time to leave the stream. I'm gonna go stay up and watch.
Like suddenly I'm very tired and I have to go turn on my
My laptop.
Disney
Go to
Plus.
Disney Plus.
That's funny. I hate when so like I have a big like scene that I want to write that I know is coming, but like having to work my way there, like I need like another chapter in between, and I'm just like, ugh.
I feel that. My like big like one of a, a big scene where we find something out happens in chapter 5. So it's just all been like build up, and I've been like trying to world build a little bit. But my brain is just like, I don't know how to write fantasy, that I'm just like dragging myself through the world building, and I'm like, this is terrible. No one is gonna read this like ever.
I'm pretty sure it's not terrible. I think we just think that.
I think so too. I'm sure that once I like sit down and probably like flesh out the world building one of these days, it'll be a little easier to like rewrite or revise into. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Lisa said BRB, but I'll watch that. Good night. That's funny.
I just want to know if the second one's a musical like the first one. Because none of the previews said that it made it seem like it was going to be a musical.
I have no idea. I would think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I have like a setting for this next little scene, but like something interesting needs to happen, and I don't know what yet.
What's the setting?
The setting is like 10 p.m. in a cafe where my main character boy is trying a lot like myself. He's trying to think of what to write for his new book. But all I have in my notes is to like use that scene to show that he is thinking of my other character Inez, and that he sees somebody with like brown hair, and he for a second he's like, I think that's Inez or something like that.
Maybe he's trying to like think of the character's like appearance or something, or like write one of the character's appearances, and he starts like writing it, and then about halfway through or something, he realizes he just like wrote out Inez's like physical description.
Why are you such a genius? Maybe we should switch books. Maybe you should write my romance. That's so cute.
And then he like either like closes his laptop or like closes his notebook or something, or like tosses his pen down and like looks up and sees the girl with the brown hair.
Oh my god, you're such that's a good idea. Okay.
I got you.
Don't say I plagiarized.
You'll just have to include it in like the
acknowledgement.
acknowledgements that I helped you.
And this one's for Therese for when I was stuck on the one scene. You know the one. Literally, I'm gonna play Mastermind right now for Therese because she just saved my life. That's such a good idea.
I try.
Why am I even a writer? I can't do it.
It takes practice. Like it's a lot of practice. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like also though, when there's no pressure to make stuff up, you're just like, oh, here's an idea. I got it.
Oh yeah, all the time. Like when I'm not trying to fill the hole for something, I'm like, yeah, this seems like a good scene for this random spot. 10 chapters down, I'm like,
Yeah. Great. Now I have something to work with.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Do like brunch restaurants sell like desserts? It's been a minute, so I don't remember.
Is it like brunch time?
Yeah, in the book.
Mm, yeah, I mean, I think they would. I think desserts like all day.
Right? I'm thinking that wouldn't, let's see. I'm gonna look up a brunch
Especially
place
if
here.
it's brunch because it's not like breakfast, it's like lunch too.
Yeah, that's true. Because like whenever I go to brunch, I always get full, so I never get like dessert. But now I'm like, do they sell dessert?
Whole thing. How long is a millennia?
A millennia is like I think 1,000 years.
Okay, thank you.
Good night, Lisa. Night, Kit.
Oh, is she going to sleep?
Mhm.
Good
Granny's
night.
getting very sleepy.
I understand. I am also, but I'm going. Oh, thanks for saying good luck. Love you.
Mhm.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Love you. We'll plan a sprint so that way all three of us can just be chaotic on it.
Yes, get some good rest.
Is my chewing getting annoying? I'm gonna say no. Is dessert with two S's or one S?
2.
Okay.
I think.
awake. I'm awake.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Mhm. Neat. All right, I think I'm gonna have to dip out because Jake just finished dinner, so I'm like, and I can smell it.
Okay, no worries.
And I'm like, it's time to eat.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
thanks for joining me again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always a fun time.
All right. Until next time.
How much farther do you have until you catch up, more or less?
I don't know. I think I only wrote like a page and a half so far, so probably gonna stay up for a little bit and write some more.
Okay. Well, I wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
got this, but also get some sleep.
No, I'm like, I got tired, so might have to catch up tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
You too.